What's good, Snipe Gang? It is your boy, Sniper Cakes. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to utilize StockX Flex. Many of you guys understand StockX, but there's something called StockX Flex where you can actually consign, get lower fees, and make more money and charge higher. So I'm going to give you guys a breakdown on how to utilize StockX Flex. Again, you want to have multiple tools in your tool belt when you're reselling, and that will allow you to accelerate your sales. Therefore, you can make more money. So make sure you have your notebook and your pen, because this is going to be an educational video showing you guys how to exactly use StockX Flex and be able to increase your sales. So I'm about to share my screen, show you guys step by step, and then we'll be good to go. Let's get it. So guys, now going over what is StockX and its levels. So StockX is a secondary market. It's probably the #1 source for a lot of people that use and sell sneakers. So this is a great platform where you can liquidate inventory and make money with reselling. Me personally, I like to sell my sneakers myself, reasoning wise, because I'm able to make more money because there is not fees. But again, like I said earlier, you want to use all the tools in your tool belt. So level 1 is the baseline level. That is where anybody can sell. Again, your fees are a little bit higher, I believe about 12% with level 1, but you can actually graduate to level 2. So graduating to level 2, you're going to at least need 12 sales and at least $2,000 worth of sales. In my opinion, getting that 2,000 plus worth of sales is the easiest, because if you sell a couple hype sneakers with StockX, you're able to graduate to level 2. If you have 12 bricks per se that are cheap, that can also graduate you as well. So once you get to level 2, guys, this is where things get spicy and you have access to StockX Flex. So when you get to level 2, you will receive an email like this. It is going to say, congratulations, you're eligible for StockX Flex. And this is where you're able to consign or ship your inventory to StockX, and they are able to sell it directly from their warehouse. There are some benefits with this. That allows you to, #1, charge higher, because there's a barrier to entry. What a barrier to entry means is that not everybody can use StockX Flex. You have to earn that. You have to qualify. So if there's less people, that means you can charge higher. That's one of the biggest things. If you guys recall a lot of the Amazon stuff, the reason why you're able to charge higher on Amazon, because many people weren't able to sell on Amazon. It's the same thing with StockX Flex. Again, higher payouts, you have lower seller fees. You're able to scale your business even further, because now you can send hundreds of pairs to StockX, and that things start to move forward and kind of go from there. But you're going to log in with StockX Pro. I'm about to show you what that looks like. And now this looks a lot different than just the regular StockX account. So how do you actually get StockX Flex? You're like, hey, how am I going to be able to sell 12 sneakers? How am I able to get $2,000 worth of sales? So you can use the method that I use, where I just liquidated some inventory. Yes, I would have made more money if I sold it myself. However, I just rolled with the punches and just sold some of these sneakers. So I'm gonna give you a per example here. As you see, Kobe All-Star, if I sold this myself, it probably would be a little bit more higher. You see right here, the Bread Reimagined, and these Travis Scott Velvets. I was able to sell these sneakers here, and that allowed me to get eligible, because it's over $2,000 worth of sales. So you want to take that in consideration. If you do have some sneakers and you're like, hey, I really want to use Flex, you might get a lower payout than selling it yourself, but that allows you to qualify. So those were some of the things that I did, is that I just liquidated some inventory, so I can either break even, make a little bit of money, or even if I lose a little bit, it will qualify me for Flex. And that's kind of the mindset that I use. And again, it wasn't a lot of sneakers that I sold. If you kind of look at this, I'm not a huge guy on StockX. The last shoe that I sold, other than this great, was this Jordan 4, and that was years ago, 2022. So, but I had some stuff in inventory, was able to kind of move them and kind of go from there, because I want to show you guys how to utilize Flex. So now you have Flex. So now you have a platform that you're able to utilize and make more money. This is what I like about Flex right here. #1, the scalability behind it, but also you're able to charge higher. So you see this Jordan 3 Lucky Short right here. If you're wanting to sell this on regular StockX, the lowest ask is 180. But as you see right here in the Flex, the lowest ask is 200. So there is probably a $20 difference from what you can sell from StockX regular and StockX Flex, and you do have lower seller fees. So you're making, about $20 more for every sneaker that you sell on StockX Flex. See right here, 160, this is 10. If you look at the Kobe's, this is 25 more dollars. If you look at this right here, this is 40 more dollars. So average out 20 more dollars, you'll be able to sell more or gain more being able to sell on StockX Flex. Another side note, a lot of the older sneakers that people still want, like a Jordan 11 Bread, stuff like that, they sell extremely well on StockX Flex, and you're able to make more money, with that. So that is something that's very beneficial with StockX Flex, but it's very simple to use. Again, you have your listings here. You're able to ship to it. For example, if you want to send a sneaker to Flex, you're going to send items to Flex, and then you're going to put it right here. Travis Scott, bam, bam. And then you have that. You say it's Flex eligible. You click on that. You let them know the size. You can put 10 of them. So it's, it allows you to kind of progress and be able to move forward and, really scale your business if you like to use consignment. And that is huge. Another great thing about Flex as well is that you're able to drop ship. As you know, bulk suppliers having relationships, you only want to drop ship with StockX Flex. And I'll make a separate video about this if you have a relationship with a supplier that you trust, because that's where you can actually put them right here. Hey, they have the lucky shorts. You put whatever, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You give them the label, they ship it out for you, and then it goes to Flex. So that is a benefit as well using Flex. But overall, guys, it is a great platform to utilize. You just got to understand what you're doing. So there is negatives to Flex. So I'm going to talk about some of the negatives as well. So if you go to the negatives right here, is that, as you know, with anything, there's fees. Fees are going to eat your profit. That's why I like to actually, sell them myself. However, there is storage fees every 30 days that it sits in Flex. They charge you $1. So again, if it's 3 months, $3, whatever it may be. You don't have control of that inventory as well. If there's sneakers that you want and you have local buyers, but you ship it out of Flex, guess what? You don't have that inventory anymore. If you want to get it back, I believe it's $15. So take that in consideration. Price drop risk if market tanks. Again, if you have it at Flex and then it tanks and the price keeps getting lower, you either have to take it back or just wait until it goes higher and move from there. And again, storage delays as well. Here's the thing with Flex. Again, it goes to the warehouse. Sometimes it can take up to a week or so, 2 weeks, depending on how busy it is for it to actually get into your database right here. So those are some negatives as well. And it's not for everybody. As you guys know, there is approval. Again, that's actually a benefit. That's a downside and a benefit, because again, if you have to get approval, you have to be at level 2. There's a barrier to entry. Therefore, everybody cannot get into Flex. But again, the positives, are faster payouts. It saves you time, bulk shipping. They handle all those things as well. But guys, that's how you utilize StockX Flex. I don't think there's many videos out on YouTube really going over what it entails to use StockX Flex. So I wanted to make this for you and show you guys what it really goes down. Again, guys, if you want to get qualified, you got to be able, look at the qualifications, get that 2,000 or 12 orders. One thing I do want to mention with StockX Flex, sometimes they raise the barrier. Like in Q4 of last year, you had to be level 3, not level 2. So make sure if you want to utilize this, do this right away. Again, it is a great platform to utilize and kind of go from there. Again, guys, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section and we'll be good to go right there. But again, great platform to utilize. You can do a lot of things with it, and I hope this helps. Really do appreciate you guys. You already know Sniper Kicks is out. Peace.